Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. My day started and is still going pretty bleakly. I woke up in the middle of the night last night. I went to bed, I was feeling good, I was feeling fine. I woke up, I was like, oh, something doesn't feel right, and I've been throwing up all night and all morning. I think my darling children have brought the sickness bug home from school for me and shared it with their old dad, which is fine. Sharing is caring, you know. I'm not going to hold it against them. But yeah, I'm not going to let that stop me or keep me down today. And today we are reacting to Bruce Mitchell's Bayou Gumbo. I remember this guy. I used to watch Swamp People when I was living in the UK, and I used to love the show. And I saw his thumbnail. I was like, I recognize that guy. I'm going to check it out because a guy with his physique knows how to cook, or at least knows how to enjoy food, which we were proved wrong yesterday with yesterday's video with the worst chicken I've ever seen prepared on earth. There will be no more of that guy on this channel, I can promise you that. Before we get into today's video, if you guys wouldn't mind hitting the subscribe button, that would be freaking awesome. And if you're feeling extra frisky, you may as well give the video a like as well. I do have a Buy Me a Coffee page, link down in the description if you want to help support the channel. That's down there. And I also have a Patreon link down in the description. That gets videos that are blocked and personal requests, and there's some other bits on there. Check it out. It's also in the description. And without further ado, let's get into Bruce Mitchell's Bayou Gumbo. Bayou, I don't know.
The main part of a gumbo is a roux. Y'all come on over here, I'm gonna show you how to cook it. So we're gonna clean a lot of this oil off right here. Oh yeah. You need to clean it and get all the oil off of it because we're gonna be browning flour on here. That's basically what a roux is brown flour. We're gonna cut this down a little bit, probably about medium heat. Should be good. All right. Now I'm gonna show you why this is so much easier to do it the way I'm doing it. I'm gonna cook this on a griddle. I want to show y'all something. A lot of people use a skillet to do this, but when you use a flat top Blackstone griddle, you got more space. It's easier to work your flour. So watch this, y'all. We're gonna dump our flour out on here.
I've never seen a roux done like that.
We're just gonna move it around here, y'all.
And I've watched a lot of gumbo recipes, and I've never seen it done like this.
A lot of people don't know what a roux is. Let me tell you what a roux is. You use a roux to thicken up your gravies, stuff like that. Don't cook a roux and just eat it, because roux are no good to eat unless they're in a stew or something. This is just self-rising flour. Simple and easy way. And with a roux, you cannot leave it. You have to be here watching the roux at all times. If you walk off, it's gonna burn. Guarantee you. Y'all see how it's getting darker now? That's what you want. Now I'm gonna pull it all together.
So it's like toasting the flour almost.
Mix it in a little bit and spread it back out. Most people would stop here, but not me. I'm going all the way. We're gonna have a dark, super dark chocolate roux.
I've never seen it done like this.
That's pretty or what? All right, y'all, this is looking pretty good here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut all these burners off for right now. And this is where the magic starts, right here. You get your oil. So we're gonna put a little opening here. Watch this. All right. We're covering that all up. And when you're through, this is gonna basically look like you're fixing to make some pans of brownies, but you're not. Now y'all see what I'm talking about? This is what
it does look
you
like
call a
mix.
chocolate roux. Now what a chocolate roux does, it gives it a total different taste. I like to move it around a little bit because all I'm doing is cleaning it up. All right, well, we're gonna go around, make sure we get it all. I'm gonna drag it on down here on this end. Beautiful, beautiful. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get our pan. We're gonna drop this in the pan, y'all. Just like that. Slide right in there like we know what we're doing. All right. Okay, we got our roux done, got it in the pot. Now y'all watch this. We're gonna get our water bottle. We're gonna go squirting around here. All right, y'all. Now that we got our griddle clean, we can move on to the rest of the ingredients. Let's start with chicken. I got a board right under here to cut the chicken on. Hot dog. Well, if I had a wet paper towel, which I do right here, I have my spray bottle.
Did you hear that? A bird just flew into the window. I hope he's alright. I'll go
And
check
all
off
that
that
does
little.
is kind of wet it down. Then it
Stops
don't
it from
slide.
sliding. Yeah.
All right, y'all, we're gonna dump all this chicken over here. First thing, look over this way. I'm gonna dump this all on top of this flat top right here. Right there. All right, got that taken care of. Now we're fixing to cut this chicken on up. Gumbo is one of them foods that's better tomorrow. Y'all know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like when I make a curry or something like that, it's better the next day. So sometimes, a lot of the time, like I'll cook a normal lunch, and while I'm doing that, I'll do a curry or like a beef stew or even a mutton stew. I love a mutton stew, chicken stew or something like that. And then it goes into our pantry, which is quite cool because it's downstairs. It's like an underground, what do they call it? Like a larder. It stays there overnight and we eat it for lunch or dinner the next day, and it is 10 times better the next day.
Gumbo's something we usually cook it today. We will eat it tonight. But then the next day is when gumbo is better. Gumbo was basically invented or used as whatever you had left over, you know, and you didn't want to throw it away. So if you had a little bit of chicken, a little bit of sausage, a little bit of okra, andouille, whatever you had, crawfish tails, you just threw it in the pot and cooked it. And everybody cooks gumbo different. I'm talking about everybody. My favorite gumbo is probably would be a seafood gumbo with andouille sausage,
I'd like that.
shrimp, crabs, oysters, just a little bit of everything in it, you know. Like I say, gumbo is everything. Everything. Anything you can grab to put in it. And I know this is going to be good. All right, y'all. We got all the chicken thighs cut up. Let me rinse my hands off a little bit. We're going to go over here and throw these on the griddle and get them cooking down some. That's a lot of stuff, ain't it, Papa?
I like that grill actually.
All right, we got a lot
That'd
of
be
oil.
cool
Watch
to cook
this.
outside it as well. Jeez.
Is that silver?
The problem with me watching all these videos is I want all these gadgets that I'm seeing. One, I don't have the money for it, and two, I just can't get a lot of it yet. Not for all of it. I don't have the money for all of it.
Right
I'll have to choose.
Right now, we're going to take a little bit of this Bayou blend seasoning, and we're just going to sprinkle it on the chicken. Because I like to kind of season my stuff as I go. Put a generous amount, because we're going to make a lot of gumbo. We're going to get rid of this cutting board, y'all. And a wet paper towel. We're fixing to cut up our andouille. Andouille is just a sausage to make down here. And basically in Louisiana, I think they're starting to make it other places now. But for years it was just right here. And it smoked real heavy smoke. We're gonna cut some open. Let me cut a piece open and show y'all. See how it's got thicker meat in it? Bigger pieces of meat. And it's smoked and seasoned and all that.
I think we get similar sausages here. I've seen they used that in the video, the seafood boil video I did the other day. They use a sausage similar. We get sausages similar to that here, I think. I don't know whether they taste the
a lot
same.
of our
They look the same.
stews and
Smoked
gumbos
sausages.
and stuff like that. We're gonna slice this all up. All right, y'all, we're probably gonna have to move over here and flip that chicken around a little bit.
I was going to say, don't forget the chicken, bud. Although he's done this so many times, he probably knows how to do it back without even thinking.
Oh, yeah. Finish cutting up this andouille. And a lot of people throw it, cut it up and throw it. They don't brown their stuff first, but you know, you got a Blackstone, you got plenty of surface to do it on. Why not do it? To me, it just adds to the flavor. Come on over here. We're gonna mix this chicken up. It's looking super good. Okay.
It's going to taste good.
I
I like the fact that he's browning everything as well. I've seen a lot of them that, like where they just throw everything in. Like he said, everyone will probably cook it different. It's like a stew recipe or something like that. Everyone has their own little quirks that they like to add to their dishes, and I do as well. I like to brown everything as well.
Middle of here. Now we're gonna get our onions, peppers, a little bit of celery. In Louisiana, we call this
the Holy Trinity.
And got the green onions in there, a little bit of everything. Now what I like to do is spread this out a little bit. Okay. Once you do that, you get your water. And we're gonna steam it up some. Watch the steam come up. Ooh, see that steam? That cooks them faster. Next part is to drop this right here. We're gonna get our chicken stock. We're gonna start pouring it in here. Letting it get hot. It don't really have to be chicken stock. You can use any kind of stock you want. Then we're just gonna start mixing it in. It'll take a minute for it to get hot. We're just gonna start breaking down. You'll see. They're looking pretty good now. I like to cook my veggies down a little bit.
I don't know if you can hear it. I've got Karen, the pregnant cat that we rescued. I don't know if I've mentioned it. We rescued a cat with her kitten. Someone dumped it outside the front of our garden. The kitten couldn't walk. Its eyes were still like half closed. So we got Karen. We called her Karen because she just moans all the time. I called her Karen. And then we've got her little baby, Nala. Nala is trying to get in here because Karen is pregnant again. We took her to go get spayed so she couldn't have any more kittens. And it turns out she's pregnant already. So not only is she a Karen who likes to moan a lot, but Karen is a hoe. So we're going to have more kittens again. And as soon as they're ready, we like to get rehomed. She's getting spayed. But she's being kind of nasty to Nala, her daughter, at the moment. So Nala's outside. I don't know how Karen got in here. I only saw her when she popped her head up a minute ago. But Nala's trying to get to her mum to breastfeed or what they call like drink milk still. And yeah, we can't let it happen because Karen is smacking the crap out of Nala. So she's, I don't know whether you can hear her at the door. There's a door here next to me. She's putting her claws under the door.
I got a little extra here. Found some crawfish in there. We're going to go ahead and drop that on here too. Let that be heating up.
This is such a different way of cooking it. I've never seen it cooked like this.
Now I usually use about 2 or 3 things of stock to start with.
Oh, there you go.
And then
up now.
I'll go ahead and add more water if I got to later.
Thick, no?
A lot of times what Grandma did when she was cooking stuff like this, she would have it all week. She would save celery stalks, ends of onions, shrimp peelings, chicken bones. She'd have all that in the refrigerator. And at the end of the week, if she was going to make gumbo, she would actually put all that in one big pot and boil it all together. And that's how she made her stock. And oh, it was super good. So what we're going to do?
I love hearing old stories like that.
I'll squirt a little water on it. What that's doing is releasing a lot of the stuff that's under the bottom. Now I got my Blackstone seasoning, Bayou blend, and we're going to juice it up some. Okay. A lot on them onions.
So you said Bayou. Am I saying it right? Am I saying it right? I apologize if I'm not.
All right. Now we're going to take and mix all this together. What's he doing over there now?
That looks good. I could eat it just like that probably.
Trust me, this smells good enough to eat just like it is.
Brucey, we're thinking the same, mate.
Some people put just a little bit of stuff in their gumbo, but I like to put a lot. Look at this. That's pretty, isn't it? Beautiful. Okay, we're going to start dropping it off in here. Just like that. Ain't nothing to it. Grab it and drop. Now once you get all your stuff put in the pot and you still got a bunch of goop lifting up here that looks nasty, that's not. This is good. Watch this.
Flavor.
Not only am I fixing to clean this griddle, I'm going to drag all the seasoning that's in here off. Get it over here. We're going to put that in the pot. That's all your good stuff. That is the good stuff. Y'all know we got to kind of clean as we go. So that's what we're doing, just cleaning up a little bit around here.
I like that. I really like that grill.
Now all we have to do is hurry up and wait.
Hurry up and wait.
All right, y'all. We've got this all simmering now. The gumbo's basically just about made. And what I like to do, I like to taste it.
We can see that.
It's just about there. And we're going to let this simmer about an hour and a half. The first thing I'm going to do is put some okra in here. So we're going to just...
Something I've never tasted is okra. Like, I'd love to taste it. I've just never even seen it in any of the shops or anything. Or maybe I have and just not known what it was.
Stir. And we're going to just walk away for a little while. Let it just simmer over here. It's going to be good. Oh, y'all, it's been 2 hours already. 2 hours. Now we're fixing to eat. All right.
He's got food all around his mouth, bless him.
It's been 2
We know
hours
you had a
already.
snack off
2
camera.
hours. Now we're fixing to eat. All right. Oh, golly. Yes. Oh, the smells so good, y'all. Smell is so good. We're going to get rid of this spoon because we're going to use a ladle. Look at that. Look
Oh,
at
that
that.
looks so good.
All the stuff is done blended
Thick,
together.
rich,
Started out with a
tasty. I
good
can
chocolate
imagine the
roux.
next day,
That's
like
what
he says, the next day, once all that's had time to just sit and mingle, oh, it would be so
the stuff is
delicious.
done blended together. Started out with a good chocolate roux. That's what you got to have to make good gumbo.
I've never made a
Put my
roux. I'm
okra
going to
in
try.
there. And fix to get me a big bowl of rice right here. Okay, let's get this here. You want a little bit of everything in there. See the sausage, the vegetables, the okra. Oh, wow. All right, what I like to do is put a little filet on mine. Filet is just, comes off the sassafras tree leaves and they grind it up. And what that does is just kind of like thickens it up a little bit. Plus it adds a lot of flavor to it. We're gonna mix it in a little bit. Oh my goodness, y'all. On a good cold day, sitting by a fire, you make your gumbo. A lot of people.
As rough as I'm feeling, I'm still feeling hungry, which is a good sign. Maybe I've stopped being sick. Maybe I should go down and have some toast or something just to sort my stomach out. But that looks amazing. The only different thing, I like a lot of gravy or sauce, so I'd probably have my rice swimming in sauce. Just because I don't know, I love gravy and sauce, and
Eat them with crackers. You got your shrimp in here, a little bit of everything. But watch.
that looks delicious, man.
Oh my goodness, the flavors. This is super good here. I'm talking
Can't
about
beat it,
super
eh?
good. Mm. If you want to work on your Cajun cooking skills, this is what you need to do. Make a roux. Don't just eat your roux. Once you make the roux, make a gumbo. Watch this video, and it's gonna be just delicious. I'm gonna keep eating, y'all. Y'all do what y'all want.
I'm going to. I've said a few times I'm gonna start making these dishes, and something like that I could probably do here because we get the sausage. Okay, it might not be the same as the sausage you get there. I can get chicken, obviously. I can get prawns or shrimp. They will be frozen when I buy them, and they'll probably shrink down again to this big. But I'm definitely going to do it. I'm going to start filming it and sticking it up, maybe on this channel. Maybe I'll stick it up on my other channel, for you guys to see how epically I either fail or I master something. Not master it, but I'll do it justice. Hopefully, that looked amazing. That's the kind of food I like to eat. Comfort food, food that's cooked with love, seafood, steak, barbecue. The list grows. The list grows every time I watch one of these videos on the foods I want to try when I come over to the States next year. And this has to be one of the ones on my bucket list. Is a proper gumbo that's been cooked not in a restaurant or somewhere like that, but like someone's mom or grandmother or grandfather or uncle or dad or someone, like a family recipe that's been passed down. I would love to try it. Anyway, guys, this video has gone on a lot longer than I thought. I'm starting to feel a bit better. I think I might manage some food. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.